Oh, what's going on, man?
GMA on. How are you, bro?
How are you, man? How was Art Basel? I was watching all of your stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that 1% actually recorded it live. I feel like everyone was so into it where they forgot to record more than most of the content.
Yeah.
But we got plenty of content otherwise. In general speaking, there's some content that hasn't been released yet that one of my buddies he's gonna edit when he's more free because he's a photographer and video editor, whatever. But he's kind of both backed up with other clients right now, so he hasn't had a chance to work on ours.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think Southern Fried Chad was saying that he thought certain things were being recorded and they may not have been, but that's heaps good that 1% recorded a bunch of stuff. Really good
Yeah.
turnout by the look of it, man. You guys got a awesome turnout.
Yeah, yeah, no, we definitely did a great job working together as a community, and I think it also attracted onboarders to kind of come in, bystanders kind of curious because how coordinated everything was. People came in and looked at the venue and learned a little bit too.
Yeah, that's excellent. How did you go meeting new people for the first time?
How did like you talking about the Aeons in general?
Yeah, man.
I think everything was more like very natural. Like me and 1% met like the first day he landed and everything was so smooth. Like if I knew this guy my entire life, you know? And the same thing with Aeon One, like it was so instant. Like I could reach out to the guy, like to the guys, and they will automatically kind of like check in with me. It was just like if we known each other for so long, we trust each other that much, which is obviously very important. Like especially in a community that we're working together to flip the stock market, we need to be able to trust each other that much, where we can check in on each other and not have to worry about, you know, another Aeon feeling less than one another.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is. It's important. Trust is so important. It's just interesting, like, because I've met people before that I've met on the internet, and for the first time, it can be really, really like awkward. It can be.
Yeah,
But when I saw all the footage of, well, the footage I have seen, it seemed very natural, which is
yeah,
cool.
very organic. Like we just knew
Yeah,
each other. Like like I met all those Aeons the same day, but it seems like I knew them my entire life. I know their everything about them, not everything, but like majority of them. Like it's like we see each other's purity and kind of accept one another.
yeah, for sure. Well, I guess because you're interacting with people almost all the time, you kind of do pick up like their natural, I guess,
Yeah,
aura, the way that they are.
yeah,
It's very hard to fake like being a certain way, I think.
yeah,
So that's kind of cool.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it kind of it kind of helps the crowd because like everyone could see calls us bots because we're so kind of perfect, Like I mean I don't think we're perfect, but we're basically really well coordinated and we're always kind of looking in and following up on each other, liking each other's posts, like if we're bots.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it kind of it's very important that like they see these reactions in person and they're just like, holy crap, they're not just bots. They're also just real people. Like these people are they're not just they're really not just saying peaceful life over greed. They're actually participating in that concept.
Yeah. It's special. That's what I'm finding every day
Yeah.
more and more. Is like people genuinely buying into, I guess, the brand, because
Well,
that's what it is,
it's
right? So
authenticity. SPX is pure authenticity. It's not a brand.
yeah.
There there's no real leader. Like everyone
Yep.
kind of does their own part, but we believe in the same mission. Like this was what created our attention to it. So it's everything is coordinated, bro, and it's so organic. It's so pure, and I don't know, and I think it stands out because like we're not trying to sell SPX to anybody. People are more curious on what we have going on because we're so well off with each other. And then
Yeah.
when we tell them like, "Oh, we just met," they're like, "Wait, wait, wait! You just met? And you guys are this close?" Like, and people know who we are. We're wearing the SPX shirts, and like, "Oh, we know about your community. It's super strong, so and so that we've heard about you guys." But then to actually see us and then see the fact that we're the ones that were on Twitter and now we're finally meeting and we're this well connected, it makes everything more bullish for people outside of the community.
Yeah, nah, you're right, man. It's very, very cool. It's cool. It was cool to watch like so much of that content. What time is it where you are right now, man?
It's 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, okay, so it is early there. I've tried a new time, so it's 10 p.m. here. I delayed this by 15 minutes twice because I was trying to like sync up with a couple of different time zones. I'm like, man, 5:30 is pretty early for like the US. But I was like, maybe I get a couple of European people. Maybe we see, but I'm just gonna trial. It's just gonna be a little bit of trial and error over the next couple of weeks to see if I can find a decent time where people can get on. So what I might pick your brain on that a little. Like, what sort of time suits you roughly?
Well, for me, bro, honestly, I'm a little off schedule because I work a lot.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I just got off work, you know. So for me, like, I, you know, it's odd. So sometimes I get off at 6 in the morning. Sometimes I'm done by like by night. Some days, you know. But
Yep.
I guess the most active times I'm on Twitter would be whether like I guess now it will be like around 8 p.m., 7 8
Yep.
p.m. And I guess honestly middle of the night too, randomly, because I'm a night shift guy, so I'm always locking in on Twitter or even on Discords, and I run into aeons that are online in those middle of the nights as well.
Yeah, it's cool. What time do you start your shift for a night shift? Do you start at like a 4 p.m.
Yeah,
over there,
so
or
so
yeah?
today so today wasn't my night shift, today was my 24-hour shifts. So I worked two
Wow.
24s to back to back, and now I'm off till Sunday. But
Wow, man.
I start my night shift from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I work that
Yep.
3 days a week, and then I do 24 hours shifts a week, if not just one, but usually it's two. So
Yeah, wow, man,
it
that's full on.
varies.
So you
Sometimes I
do a
work
back
just
to back.
Wednesdays 24 hours.
So,
Yeah,
so you do a back to
yeah,
back
back to back.
24. Wow, whoa, man, that's crazy. Like that's actually
Mhm.
exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but now I'm just like I'm free, and I don't I get paid by service.
Yep.
So like I basically pick up dogs and I get paid. It's I'm basically like an ambulance, but like for dogs.
Yep.
Like full service. Like whether they have to go to the hospital, whether they have to go travel from one location to another. Like right now, I just picked the one up from like an hour from my house. I drove up north, picked up the dog, and took him to the airport for the owner because he couldn't fit him in the car.
That's very cool, man. So you love animals, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, no, I think they're. It gives me like I a sense of clarity. It kind of gives me. It also reminds me of like peaceful life over greed a lot. I'm able to share that side of that cognisphere with.
Yeah, okay. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Have you done this very long?
Um, with I worked with animals for 7 years. But with exotics in general, I started working with them after COVID, and I stopped working with exotics last year. And now I went back to dogs.
Yeah, okay. And when you say exotic, so I've seen like you've been with some apes. Is that
Hmm.
an exotic animal? Like
Yes.
what other animals?
So exotics that I worked with would be great apes like chimpanzees that I raised. I worked with orangutans as well too. I raised lions and jaguars as well, hyenas,
Well,
monkeys. I've worked with almost any animal. The animals that I have not worked with, I guess they'll be easier for me to list. It's the gorilla and some marine animals. Besides
yeah,
that,
okay.
I've worked with almost every animal.
Wow, man, you've got like a niche skill. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got blessed, bro. Honestly, my
Yeah.
intention was to help out, and then all these doors opened my direction. I used to be a project manager before this.
Yeah, okay. What were you project managing for? Like what
It
sort of
was
field?
it was engineering for civil structural side. So like I was
Yeah,
doing all
okay.
the projects in here. Like I even helped construct the University of Miami. I did the project for that as well. These
Wow.
bigger projects, like even the guitar here in Florida, the Hard Rock Hotel. I was the
Yeah,
project
yeah.
manager for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty big jobs, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So all those window calculations, that's literally the shit that I did.
Yeah,
Um,
wow. Killer.
yeah,
How
but
old are you, dude?
well, I'm 30 now. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, yeah, I'm 30 now. But I was doing all that when I was like 26 or something like that, 27.
Yeah, wow, man. Pretty driven. That's awesome. What like drew you to SPX and like the Cognosphere? Like what's drawn you in? And how long roughly have you been in?
I've been in for about a year and a half. I kind of
Yeah.
like the concept of taking back what's ours, because I understand that scarcity is it creates value. It's very important. Also, how our life is getting difficult for the average person, but the boomers don't want to believe it because they worked hard too, right? So they're just like, oh no, you guys have it easy. No, we work twice as hard, but we don't have much in our direction. So, the mathematics just adds up. Like, six in the past 6 years, 80% of currency has been printed. That means that our generation is screwed compared to the boomers completely.
Yeah,
So that was one thing, and then also working with the chimp built a lot of patience for me, because I mean, it took him 6 years to finally meet another chimp, or 7 years, and I was part of the entire journey. So um, I understood because people don't have patience for anything, but I understood good things take time because I've experienced longevity. I experienced being able to persist already before even getting to SPX. So the concept of persisting forever, being consistent, all that stuff, it kind of made me interested already because the hard stuff in my life were always difficult, but also the most rewarding long term. It never happened overnight. So with SPX was like it was a no brainer. I knew wasn't gonna happen overnight. Where yeah, I'm gonna see ups and downs, and the prices are gonna be very interesting, but the goal is long term. And if someone like me is already feeling this way, I know there's a lot other people feeling this way as well, and that's when I understood that this is an opportunity where I can go ahead and invest in daily and still sleep because I know people are working for my bags. Vice versa, I do the same thing.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Nah, nah, very well said. Like, so I guess how like how long have you been roughly in the crypto scene? Is this your first run,
No,
or have
no,
you
no.
been
It's
for
not
a
my
little
first
while?
run, but it's my first serious run. If that makes
Yeah,
any sense.
okay.
Because
Yeah, man, of course. So last
2020,
cycle.
2021, I was raising a chimp. I didn't have time to look at the
Yep,
cycle. Yeah, I really
yep,
kind of stopped everything. But 2022 to 2024, no, 2022 to 2024, and before 2020, I was studying it. But 2022 to 2024, I kind of didn't have a solid job. So I was just studying, 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 studying. I was studying and I was Ubering, a little bit of both. I was DCing onto Bitcoin and Ethereum. This one I didn't find SPX at all. I was just doing both. Bitcoin and Ethereum. I already understood the DCA concept. I was buying every single day. So
yep.
the DCA culture was like it was no brainer for me because that's what helped me get compound my income. So I was just like, yep, the DCA is common sense. Obviously, I'm gonna do it, and it only makes sense for me to pick a community that's already on that. Like I don't have to tell someone to DCA. The community already knows this.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the good thing about SPX. It's like it's just ingrained now. I think like I'm seeing, man, on my timeline, I swear every day I'm seeing at least 100 DCA
Right.
screenshots or posts
Yeah,
minimum,
yeah,
like
exactly.
every single day.
And
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
it's not everyone not everyone posts it, So mind you, like
Yeah,
there's a lot of people like probably like myself that buys every day without even thinking, doesn't even post. They post other things,
yeah,
But they're everyone's active. Everyone is active. There's that is one thing for sure. And when the market dumps like crazy, everyone comes back in more active. They're buying more. It's just like no one's pissed, bro. No one's upset.
no,
No one's there. Everyone's just euphoric. Everyone's just like loving. Everyone's just like, why don't you not want to be in this community? Why are you cringed of being in this community? This is actually the most blessing things you can ever ask for in today's times.
yeah, I agree. I think we're incredibly lucky. I don't actually believe. So, firstly, I think the word community is thrown around far too much. Not for us. I think it definitely applies to us. But
Right.
I think, you know, how there are like millions and millions of quote unquote communities out
Yeah.
there, and it just gets thrown around. Like if I'm listening to any space, it's like, you know, we're building this from the ground up. You know, we got the greatest community. It's been like around for like 1 week. Um,
Yeah.
it's just the most overused word, I think, on crypto Twitter. But I really do believe we are in the most special community on crypto Twitter. It's just like-minded people with a common goal, and we're just like kind-hearted. I haven't seen literally anyone have a tantrum yet or do anything that's incredibly negative. And even if someone has been a little bit negative, it's almost justified with the way that they may have posted or the way they would have said something. It's like still somewhat respectful. Do you find that as well? Oh, I think you've dropped down. Maybe I'll invite you again. Maybe you've just dropped down. And to everyone else listening, just so you know, I'm just trialing a few different times and stuff. So I don't know if there'll be many people on tonight listening. This may be short, but because I want to do a stack more spaces, I'm trying to do 4 a week. I'm just going to trial and error different times on my end and see what works for everyone. So just so you know, and if you can hear me, just spam something just in case I've rugged.
Got bad.
That's okay, man. That's
But yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say that yeah, everyone's basically very genuine with their posts and stuff. It's not petty. It's not petty at all.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. So I guess my next question to you, thanks, Saucy, I see that. Um, my next question, and thank you for being up here as well, bro. I appreciate it because it makes it a lot easier to drive when someone's talking to me. Hey, Ren, um, how bullish are you for this cycle? I don't want to talk about price charts. Obviously, we won't talk about this stuff. I can't stand talking about that when
Yeah,
referring
yeah.
to SPX anyway. But
Right.
how bullish are you in regards to not just SPX, but let's say the next 12 months of crypto? What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I can kind of just give you my perspective overall from what I've studied.
Please.
Um, Obviously super bullish. There's a lot of things that are kind of going to fundamentals that we should be looking forward to, and a lot of people are not paying attention to. Everyone's basically looking at Bitcoin, but we're not looking at the background of how the Fed are gonna print more money. They're cutting rates. QE is being introduced. Every time QE has been introduced, we do have a quick correction, but everything kind of goes very parabolic shortly after. So it's been consistent. Plus the stimulus checks. If you kind of go back to history,
Yeah.
stimulus checks promote everything to kind of become abundant in the marketplace, and that's when Bitcoin has a massive run that people were talking about, anyways. So all these things are all abilities, like things that are happening that are gonna benefit the crypto space because when money prints, especially with the way they're going to print it, Bitcoin makes up for it every time. So
Yeah.
if Bitcoin obviously they had a correction to what 80 something K, which I think there might be still another correction. I don't know. You can't put my words on that, but I do think there should be a little bit lower to check out more people because there's still some what's the word, leverage players are still there that haven't been knocked out yet. So
Yeah.
they're gonna have to knock them out first. Spot holders, the believers, are gonna continuously buy and DCA and hold, so you don't have to anything to worry about as long as you have your conviction settled. You have This is your advantage because once when they announce QE, that is my signal to go ahead and start loading up. And they have announced it already.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm very bullish. I'm not talking price targets for SPX, but what I'm saying is Bitcoin has a potential to get a new all-time high. What definitely will get a new all-time high. We just are not seeing it because everyone's like, "Oh, 30% pullback." You know how normal that is in crypto?
Yeah.
It's so
Very.
normal. It's so normal.
Yeah,
Like
man.
when Bitcoin first started, like it was almost every day we're getting 50% pullbacks. Like, come on, guys. Like
Correct.
this is completely normal, and it's actually very healthy. So that's why now. That being said, we've also last cycle with all these events that happened in our benefit, we had parabolic runs. That was without institution money. That was with community money. That was with people retail money. That was with all these things in combined. Now you're gonna have to deal with institution money. So I'm seeing a super cycle how Mirage predicting because of how the money flow is coming in this direction.
Yeah, I agree, man. Every economic macroeconomic factor you've mentioned there, I study this sort of stuff as well. I'm very interested in, the whole wider crypto market anyway, even though I really am only DCAing SPX.
Right.
Um, but I came from the 2019 cycle.
Okay.
So that was my first one. I actually was quite lucky. I was one of the probably the first cycle people that actually made money. So I was very, very lucky. But I had a very good mentor as well. He taught me a lot. He taught me how to, literally just to hold and just write everything out.
Right.
Because the psychology of watching number go up, number go down every day is like very hard for a lot of people to stomach. Like even onboarding my dad, for instance, he now DCA's SPX, and he bought SPX, and I mentioned this on Twitter like last month, but he bought about $1,000 worth, and
Right.
then when I saw him, my mum, like, she ratted on him, which is good, but she was like, he sold it. And so he sold it because number went down, and he got
Yeah.
scared that it would go to zero. So it's so typical, the psychology of money, and
Yeah.
people like seeing number go down, wanting to just, oh, well, I better get out because it's better to take something than to
Yeah.
lose it all. But I made him buy back. I had to explain to him again everything I explained to him prior. He bought back. He bought back extra, and now he's dollar cost averaging.
Right.
I call him every morning, and he's in. Like, he's very passionate about it as well. He just
Right.
doesn't have a Twitter, so it's kind of cool. I'm the same with my best mate as well. He's put in a decent amount of money like now, and continues every day. So these sorts of things are important. But yeah, I'm from like the XRP, RSR,
Okay.
Cardano,
Yeah. So
those
you
those
understand
old.
the DCA and hodl culture.
Of course, my friend. Yeah. So I understand how important it is. I think I was taught that. This is like my second or third, coffee with my mentor, like my crypto mentor, and so it has served me well. And that's why when I'm seeing what I'm seeing in this community, like, there is nothing like it. There are big communities out there like Giga,
Right.
and I also I hold
No,
a decent amount of Giga as
I
well.
hold Giga too. There's nothing wrong with it.
Um,
SPX is just so
absolutely.
pure. It's
It's
just
pure, man. It's truly the only one I want to put my name and face to, if that
exactly.
makes sense. Yeah,
Exactly. And
and
there's
it's
so many people that are doing that only for SPX. You know, like it's just it goes to show how serious people are. This isn't a joke.
yeah,
It was only a it's only a joke until it isn't. That's what I think Nicole has said in the past. And it's very true, bro. It's only a joke until it isn't. Like right now, it's not a fucking joke. Everyone's showing their faces. Everyone's pushing their, we're working for their bags. We're creating events. There's a conference that happened last week or with in Art Basel with us, and now there's Aeons in Europe discussing a meetup to make it happen over there. So we're infiltrating quick, you know,
yeah,
and the price is not gonna catch up to it as quick as we are infiltrating because the market works on its own way. It doesn't matter.
absolutely.
That's where our motto is. There is no chart because we have to believe in the project. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in each other, and then eventually everything's gonna make up for it. Everything because we have such a culture. We DCA. We have cash flow coming in. There's gonna it's gonna create buy pressure.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. And I've been talking to Jordan Riz because he's from Australia as well, and
Hmm.
yeah, I think we're gonna try and do something in real life over here as well. And then I've seen today, Southern Fried Chad has put up that he's going to do something in the area he's
Hmm.
from as well. So this is your Art Basel moment here in Miami, because you set most of it up. Am
Yeah.
I right in saying that? Yeah.
Yeah. I had
So
everything here. Yeah.
it's incredible, man. Like, you've done something here that I think you've laid a foundation for people here now, that if we start doing this all around the world, like, we're already sticking stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
There's in real life shilling. Like, I think I've onboarded 15 people now. I've got a list in my phone.
Hmm.
Um, you know, just in through real life interactions, either at the gym, just wearing an SPX t-shirt, or just posting on my Instagram or whatever. And people just coming to me, asking me the questions. And I'm like,
Right.
helping them download a wallet, even if it's a quick phone call. These things are all like, that's just one person, but this is happening everywhere. Like, it's happening everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And the fact is, like, those people are gonna tell their other friends. They're gonna get five more people in. So you're infiltrating very quickly. It's better to just do it this way. If you can't DC every day, bro, onboard. If you can onboard,
yeah,
because those people are gonna tell their friends about it. Because I guarantee you, they're gonna make profits, especially in these prices. So
yeah.
they're all they have to do is tell the person next to them how they got rich, and then these stories become reality.
And that's why when Murad was saying, a lot of the stuff that this bloke has said has made sense to me, like, right from the day I thought about buying SPX, which was about 16 months ago now, when I got in. But I had seen it prior and just thought, pump and dump. dumb, not gonna buy this. Even though I'm a massive anime
Right.
fan and I saw the art and I saw stuff and I was like, nah,
Right.
this is bullshit. That's what I thought, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
The thing is because it's crypto, man,
Yep.
and the thing is, everyone claims to be a community, like we said, but with
Correct.
SPX, man, like if because SPX is so open, you can actually study the roots. A lot of people are very hidden about their roots, you know,
Yes.
and the culture with SPX is very giving, very caring, very loving, very protective, very like, and all this is gonna do is gonna infiltrate and attract those type of people. And then when you attract these type of people, you become a huge swarm of protectors that are here to flip the stock market, you know?
Yeah,
and
man.
and it's just it's insane what a community could do. The word community has been used a lot, like you
Yep.
said. They always say we have a strong community because that's the lure. That is the lure in crypto. We're a strong community. We care about our people, but in the end of the day, the dev still holds like X amount of supply, right? And
Yep.
and he can do whatever he wants with it. He can say, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna onboard all these people, but I have these tokens bundled. Fuck off, you know. So versus like SPX, bro, the dev is gone. He burned his token. He didn't even sell. You know,
Yep.
like he didn't even want nothing. Not even say not trying to say he didn't want anything to do with it. He wanted to say fair game. This is what I brought to you guys. You do what you want from it, and obviously it has a great message behind it. So it just made sense. It just makes complete sense. And the people who were in it already were already so pure and good. They showed up every single day, regardless. And when the chat turned off, what did they do? They logged into X's right away to let others know that we're still here.
Yeah,
What other
man.
community does that?
No, not many. Not many at all. If you lose the main like account on any social media,
Correct.
that's usually it for
Yeah,
for
that's
any
a
coin.
massive red flag. Oh, I don't know if I should even invest in this, bro. I should
Yeah,
start
man.
selling. Like, no, bro, everyone was buying, bro. Like, everyone was just in.
Yeah, man. 100%. It's normally over when that happens. That's just the straight end of that project. And
Yep.
like I said, I've been in since 2019. I've seen that happen like a dozen times. But things are dead when that happens.
Yeah.
Um, this continued. And so when I saw it, and then I saw the Token 2049 speech, I was like, I'm going to look into this a little bit more. And I did. And I started watching people pop up because I followed the main account when it was up. And I started just, seeing a few people, a couple of people talk, a couple of videos. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. I bought some that day. And ever since then, like just every day, more conviction in buying this. Like I said, I would not have put my face or any of
Yeah.
his stuff out there. I wouldn't have an SPX tattoo on the back of my neck or on my arm
Yeah.
right
Yeah. Yeah.
now
Yeah. Definitely.
if I didn't actually believe. Like I'm a pretty composed, logical person. Like anyone who knows me, um, and I would never do that. That is a like very irrational thing to do normally, but I really do believe in these, like in you and everyone else here. I know there's not many people here right now, but like everyone in the community, I genuinely believe that they're all kind-hearted and they're going to do the right thing here. And I don't believe like it's just we get to, I know his list had 100 billion on it, and that's fine. Like that's his
I
list,
mean, you gotta
right?
think long term, bro. It's
Of
if
course, of course,
if Bitcoin goes to 5 trillion, 10 trillion, what do you expect?
which it will. Like
You
it
know,
will.
it's
So
gonna pass these numbers because
it has to.
Bitcoin's goal is to flip gold. You know,
Yeah, man.
so they're gonna continue to go that direction, and our goal is to flip the stock market. So we continue going this direction. Bitcoin's only gonna guide us that way, anyways.
Yeah, man. 100%. I think like, yeah, again, a lot of people only think short term and quite small, but yeah, Bitcoin's
Yeah,
definitely going
and
to, $1-2 million. Like it's very scarce. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin
right,
mined
and
ever
it's like
in
you
the
said,
history ever.
people think short term. All those people that say, "I wish I would have
Correct.
bought Bitcoin," the same people that are laughing at it, saying that, "Oh no, it's too
Yep.
expensive. Like, why would I buy that thing? I could just buy gold." You know, so it's like
Exactly.
the scarcity mindset will never get you far. The risk takers are the ones that are going to go very far in today's time because the risks are actually worth it in today's time with your dollar value, in my opinion.
I agree. No, I agree, man. 100% I do. I think like what is the saying? Like you buy Bitcoin at the price you deserve. I think
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
buy
going
an
to
SPX the
translate.
same way.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was going to say the same thing. I think it's going to be another, saying or spiel that people have. Maybe in 12 months from now, you buy SPX at the price you deserve. It's very
Yeah,
true.
no, it's gonna get to a point where SPX, I mean, sorry, Bitcoin is obviously the boomer Bitcoin.
Yep.
Now, it's gonna become like, and then SPX, there's gonna be a boomer SPX, and then the new SPX, which is ours. So it's like I kind of see this already kind of playing out where like when someone asks you how'd you get rich, bro, Bitcoin and SPX got me rich. And then people like don't understand that now, but like if you look at the long term, and like if you look at how communities are being built right now, they will know what we mean by SPX and Bitcoin. It's not the ones that you think of today.
Yeah. No, for sure. I can't disagree with anything you're saying. So, I guess like, what do you think the next 12 months looks like for SPX? And I don't, again, we won't talk about price. We don't care about that. But like in regards to the community, like, so how do you think the community may develop over the next, 6 months to 12 months? What does it look like? Does it just look like more people? Do we lose a ton of people? Do we just gain a ton of people? What do you think
We're,
about
we're,
that?
we're gonna gain and lose both. We're gonna also have an issue with content, I would say, because some people are just gonna come here for the 100x and then make stupid content,
Yep.
rather than the content that we actually see and people put hours of work into because we believe in this project. So we're gonna see a couple of things like that. So it's very important we continuously promote the content that we see that has value so people can see these things and see, okay, this person put effort into this. So we're gonna see a bunch of that. We're gonna see more people and some people leave, which is fine, but we're gonna grow. Like as of right now, we're not gonna go anything less than 200,000 people. That is officially that number we're gonna stick with. There's nothing less. There's only more.
Yeah. Yeah, that does seem like our floor number right now. So I keep hearing the 220,000 holders, and I don't hear lower than that. And every time I've ever checked anything, it's roughly that. So, and you could say crypto's been very bearish for 12 months here.
Yeah, no, everything's 90% pullback. SPX is not on like what 40%. Big whoop.
Yeah, yeah. You see all those other coins like. Again, like Giga, I'm pretty sure it's like 98%, and PopCap is like
Dude,
99%.
no, Giga. Everything. Ticker Bitcoin was another one
Crazy.
that's pulled back seventy seven
It's
percent.
crazy.
Everything, but it also follows Murad's thesis because he's like everything that pulls back 70%. See how the community does, and then it continues to
Yeah.
persist, or the token is gonna do well. Obviously SPX didn't have a massive pullback, but it had multiple pullbacks already, and it's consistently staying in this direction. So it's created this floor. It's created this foundation where it's not really going to get rugged unless the community from the beginning decides to rug it when they don't even plan on rugging it at all. They have a huge plan, a huge goal. That's why they are there at this start still right now. They don't care about the price. It's very important. Like I know one of the OGs. Like he's not here. I met him not even in person. I actually met his mutual
Okay.
friend. I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
say
that's
his
fine,
name,
man.
but dude, this guy, he's been in SPX since I think 2 million market cap
Yeah,
or less
wow.
because he put $300,
Wow.
and he has 3.3 million right now, and he doesn't even sell, like he doesn't care.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, all the OGs that I know of that are on just X, they are like the hardest bag workers I think I've ever seen. And then
Yeah,
there's like the next gen that have come through, which is like you, I guess, Southern Fried Chad. You guys would be the next gen, right? Through after
right.
that.
Yeah, I guess the next group of believers you can
Yeah.
call us
Yeah, that's heaps
definitely.
nice way of saying it. Yeah. Next group of believers is like you guys, and then there's probably me slightly after that, and then I guess him, and
Well, when did you join
yeah. So
actually? It
I
seemed for a while.
I bought it 16 months ago, but I reckon I
Okay,
only doxed like not even like maybe 4 months, 5 months ago. I'd have to go back
okay.
and have a look. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was
I've always
posting.
doxed myself, man. It's not even because of the cryptos concept, because I've always been like educating people about wildlife and stuff. So my face has always been out there.
Yeah, okay.
So like I'm just like whatever. Like I can just show my face. Whatever. It doesn't kill me. Obviously, I understand though, because with crypto, people can track you and all this stuff. So you got to be careful. But I'm not really worried about SPX at all.
Nah, you got to be careful, but I also I think that like sort of mindset is still like one of those scare mindsets. I think if you're somewhat safe online, You can have your photo out. Like someone can find you. It's very. I don't imagine it'd be too hard to find someone just through, you know, things they write or whatever. Like there's pretty crazy tools out there right now. I just, but yeah, each to their own as well. That's what I think as well. Like if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you believe in what we're doing and you feel like doing it, then
Right.
the more the merrier. I think like it's nice seeing people's faces and like putting a face to their voice and their posts and stuff. Like I think that stuff's kind of cool.
No, absolutely, bro. It's definitely one of the sickest things ever because it shows authenticity, especially in crypto where everyone's kind of like hidden. But SPX is kind of promoting people to kind of show themselves and not even forcing them, just let doing it, and it's actually getting people out of their rooms. Crypto Twitter used to be a thing where everyone's locked in a dark
Yeah,
room
man.
and the trenches and stuff. Now, like with SPX, everyone's actually doing things. Whether they're working out, whether they're taking walks outside, whether they're hanging out with their family more, whether they're going to the gym, whether they're just finding ways to improve their life and find IRL activities. Like that has never been a thing in crypto, which it should have always been a thing.
For sure. That's another reason I actually really like love SPX as well. Is that sort of stuff. It seems like people try to get 1%, 2% better every day. It's kind of nice to watch.
Yeah.
It's nice watching people like glowing up. Like it's really cool. Um, you know,
Yeah, yeah, and it changes your entire morals, bro. Like, you would think like, oh, Aeons wouldn't do this, so I don't need to be doing it. Like, you can even like become more. I don't want to bring religions into this, but some people have become more religious because what we believe in is purity. So we become more better in general.
yeah, man. Oh, well, I grew up incredibly religious, and then I left being religious when I was 16. I'm 35, man. So I just turned 35. So I have, for what's that, like 18 years, not cared about believing in like anything like that anymore. But only in the last, again, year, I've started thinking that way again. And I actually think it is because of a lot of the people I'm seeing on here. Like, and that's kind of cool as well, because that's given me like extra purpose. And I don't know. I just think that's kind of cool. Like as a gateway back to believing in, maybe God or something. Not that we want to bring religion into it. That's completely fine. But yeah, maybe we do want to bring religion into it. I don't know. Like it's just kind of cool. It's kind of cool to talk about.
It builds a pillar of good. You know, that's all it is. And religion basically keeps you in a pillar of staying good too. So whether you're religious or not, like SPX is creating you to become more valued and protecting your morals.
Yeah. Well, one thing definitely that's made me change is I do still swear a little bit, like in person
Yeah.
or on spaces or whatever. That's just naturally how I speak. So I'm not going to change that. But I used to like post and swear in posts, not on crypto Twitter, but like when I was like just a sports fan or whatever on here, I would like go nuts sometimes, like, and say some shit I'd regret and then end up deleting like deleting
Right.
the post or whatever. But being around people who are like-minded who don't do that has made me more disciplined in what I write, and that's kind of nice as well. Like I said, I still get passionate about certain subjects and I'm still going to swear. I just can't help that. That is what it is, guys. But like, you get me talking about the cost of living or whatever, which is something I want to pivot to in a minute. But if we can, yeah, talk about that, I can't help but swear sometimes. So it's really frustrating. But, and same with sports and stuff like this. But yeah, I don't know if that's, sort of helped you be that way as well, or if you're just like a much, less sweary person than me.
I mean, for me, things just don't bother me as much anymore in general. Like, I don't bother, I don't feel bothered for anything. If I'm like something that will make me upset doesn't make me upset anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if it's out of my control, it's out of my control. What can I do?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, something I did want to pivot to definitely is the cost of living. And I want to get a little bit of like your perspective on this because you do live on the other side of the world. So what does a week look like for like an average American in regards to they get paid, let's say they don't own a house and they're roughly your age. Like what does that look like? And like I said, the average American. What do you what can you tell me a little bit about that?
I would say. if you live as an average American, especially in Miami,
Yep.
you really have to kind of find a relationship to survive most of the time, or whether it's a partner or a friend or something, because there's no way you're gonna survive here on your own. Unless you have a really good job. Like you have to make at least 10 grand a month, and you're still not good. Like you're okay now. So life is difficult, and also it's very draining in the sense because you have to work so many hours. You basically lose your soul, and if it wasn't for SPX, like you would have like you would basically lose a motive or purpose, honestly. And SPX is creating this light for a lot of people, especially for me, where now I have people I can talk to where they support me and contribute on the same mission, versus like if I didn't see this as an opportunity, or if I didn't even know this existed, I would probably be in the trenches trying to make a bag and still lose money left and right and still be frustrated. But that's the only way out, right?
Yeah.
Like in today's time, like I can work my ass off and it's still lose my income because everything's being printed left and right. Everything's getting expensive. Cost of living is just too expensive. So typically a person at my age trying to survive, it's almost impossible unless you have some type of like brotherhood or a family or a relationship that's willing to work with you.
Yeah. Okay. So like being in a relationship with a partner is almost super beneficial, like just to get through week to week.
Right. But the problem is in today's time, even relationships are like kind of frowned upon, right? Like, I mean, not frowned, but like no one really takes them serious. They just kind of use it as an advantage. So it's come to a time where like most people are not even trying to like be happy anymore. They're just trying to survive,
Yeah.
which causes these issues in the future.
Yeah, it's really sad. So you're saying in Miami, if you're like roughly not making 10K a month, you're really struggling there because that's quite a lot of money, man.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Because I mean, mind you, rent someone's like 4 to 5 grand for
Yeah, well,
majority of people. Unless you have a small efficiency, you're paying like a 12 to 1,800 bucks for a small room.
yeah, wow, that's so much, man. That's crazy. Like rent in Australia is very, very steep as well. I see Jack there. If you feel like coming up to talk, man, please do, and you can help me out. But I think, yeah, here is really bad as well. In regards to rent, things like this, just groceries here, petrol, like fuel, gas, so expensive. Thankfully, I'm in a privileged position where I've made good decisions and have been, I guess, lucky in a way. I think, and so I don't have to worry about a lot of things. But I even look at like my mum and my dad and my sister and cousins and just the amount of empathy I have and always trying to help them somehow. I tried to tell them about SPX, but yeah, my sister and cousins super reluctant. You almost can't even get the conversation started. They're just such stubborn people. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
get you on
that
that.
I think that's pretty common as well. Especially if someone's been burnt before in anything. Like I've been rugged. Everyone here's been rugged before. Like, but I think if someone's just been burnt in any way, they're never going to listen to an opposing view or a view that challenges what they know. And all people know is, oh, if I work lots and save really hard, I'll like have like all this money, like, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mean
not,
that's the most realistic one that we were taught. Work
yeah,
hard, save your money.
because it
So
worked for the boomers for sure. But then what we have to look at is you have to put yourself in their shoes. Like wages in the Western world when boomers were coming through were fantastic. Rent was cheap. Buying a house didn't cost very much. Like comparatively to now, like I don't know what houses are worth in America, but over here, like a three-bedroom house in Adelaide where I live is anywhere between like three-quarters of $1 million and
yeah,
1.1 million, and they're built like shit.
yeah,
Like
same.
they're built like paper pieces of shit. They suck. You go to bed and the all your windows are closed and every door in the house is rattling because
Right.
somehow it got a draft. Like it sucks. and people are signing up for 40 years to pay off this shit.
Yeah, that's the
Like
scam, bro. I
it's a
mean,
scam, man.
the boomers are the one that kind of started it because a house wasn't supposed to be a type of thing you make money off of. It was supposed to be a consumer good that you need.
For
And
sure.
the only way we can solve that, honestly, realistically, and it's gonna happen, is the majority of people after the boomers, they can't afford a house. It makes more sense for them to buy Bitcoin to buy a house.
For sure.
So all we have to do is continuously buy our crypto and avoid buying a house. And what's going to happen is it's going to
It'll
go ahead and
pivot.
force, yes, it's going to go ahead and force more houses for sale, no one buying. And then what's going to happen is what we already been seeing happen before. I want to say, I'm just going to throw random numbers there, but like 10 years ago, it will cost you like about 10,000 Bitcoin or more to get a house. And if you go 5 years down the line, it'll cost you maybe 5,000. Today, it costs you probably 3 or 4 Bitcoin. So,
Correct.
so if you continuously play this game and continuously persist and hold and buy your crypto assets, you can probably afford a house for less than half a Bitcoin at some point. As long as we keep doing what we're doing, it's going to cause this wealth transfer where Bitcoin is going to become the necessity tool where everyone's going to go ahead and chase and grab, and then housing is going to go ahead and be priced under it, and that's when we kind of have the opportunity as the next generation to kind of pivot ourselves for a better future.
Yeah. No. Well said. I think you're right. I think eventually we pivot to crypto, and I think something else will come along after crypto as well. That we don't know what that's going to be, or oh, I can't even imagine what that's going
Well,
to be.
it's
But
most likely going to be AI for a period of time,
for
and
sure,
then something else.
I think AI just going to play a part in everything moving forward, even from tomorrow. Like personally,
Right.
I think
I
it's catching up incredibly fast. Like it's
I
here. It's
think
not going
AI
anywhere.
AI is basically going to do the work for us, and we're going to go back to the older times where you have to get to know the people to build a
Yep.
relationship with, and AI is going to do the job for us. So you still have to have a network, which SPX fixes that already. We have a crazy network that
Such a good
are
network.
tech focused, have a skill to persist forever. We know about AI. We're basically infiltrating in a way to go counter attack against it. So you know at some point when AI kind of continuously kind of takes over, we have such a huge team that we can take advantage of it. Like I can reach out to Mike, but like, yo, Mike, can you set up this website for this client? I'll give you X amount as well. Well, and Mike can go ahead and do it, and now we can infiltrate, get some funds to in the ecosystem this way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean for sure. I think AI is definitely going to be very disruptive in the next, man, I don't even know, probably year onwards. They keep every pod I've been listening to around AI has just been saying like it's here obviously to stay, and it's going to be incredibly disruptive, and it's going to take 80-90% of people's jobs, and if they don't know how to service AI, then they're fucked and they're going to go backwards and all of this stuff. Like, and that may be true, but yeah, it's I don't want to be a doomer or nothing, but yeah, it's hard to know. Like you, it's pretty tricky. What do you think the next like 5 years looks like in regards to AI?
I mean, it's going to evolve. It's going to evolve. And I think what's going to happen after that is they're going to use AI to audit crypto. So that's another thing I've been kind of thinking about as well.
Yeah, okay. Um, while everyone's here, I know again, I may have said this, but I'm just trialing different times throughout the day to see what's going to stick, so we get more people listening. So normally I would do this in the morning, but this is like 10:50 at night for me. So I just wanted to see if I get like a different crew on. So feel free to request for the mic if you do want to say anything. Come have a chat. If you don't, that's totally fine as well. I'm going to be doing 4 spaces a week, moving forward every week. So I'm just going to be trialing again, a little bit of trial and error over the next week or two to see what times stick. And hopefully I can find a time that's real suitable for like many people, and we can get awesome conversations going. Again, I'm a little bit new to this, so um, you know, I'm just trying my best to drive it. I can talk, but yeah, again, I've had a big week. I'm pretty tired, and it is pretty late. But um, I care is my point. So I do want to try and keep it going. But yeah, if anyone does want to come up, please do. Please request. If you don't, totally fine. But like I said, it's going to be a bit of trial and error over the next couple of weeks. And when I find a time that suits everyone, I'll commit to that time and make it like guaranteed concrete every week, and we'll just go from there. Yo, Jack, what's up? Yeah, man, I got you.
Say my name before, but I choked. It's my second spaces ever.
That's all right, man. I heard you the other day. That's fine, man. What's going on?
Not much. I'm working on like this little like follow up vlog to like my post about wearing the SPX shirt in public. But
Yeah,
like,
man.
I went through the post and like, where the fuck did all the reposts, comments, and likes come from? Like, I know Mike shared me around, but like, like what the fuck?
How
Like,
I liked it and
Um,
reshared it as well. I'm pretty sure, but like, how many likes and reshares did it get roughly?
oh, let me see.
Bro, it's crazy, man. The community here is so
Yeah,
supportive,
man.
bro. Like it's there's nothing like it. Nothing.
Oh,
We send everything. Like seriously, everything. If I see Grill Ape post something and I like even half like it, I'm reposting it straight away. I don't
Dude,
care.
I automatically see an Aeon, I like
Yeah,
and repost
I'm
that
the
shit
same,
right
man.
away before I even have to like. It's just
I'm just like, man, I gotta send this around. This is cool. This has to be sent around.
like before I even read it, I read it of course, but like once when I see an Aeon and I see an SPX on there, I'm like, and then I go ahead and repost, and then I read it and then I quote it sometimes.
oh
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Oh, hey, Grill Ape, what's up?
Yes. How are you, man?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great,
Oh,
man. Can't complain, bro. Just
sorry.
morning.
Yeah, sorry. I am terrible at keeping track of who is who. You're the fuck, the zoo guy. The
Well, yeah, I have animal experience. Yes, I don't work with zoos, but private zoo work, yeah, sure. But don't work with a zoo specifically. No.
oh yeah, because oh yeah, I remember listening to you on Mike's 6.9 Spaces or like, uh,
Mhm.
yeah, but yeah. Oh man, nice to meet you, man. But yeah,
Yeah, thank you, bro.
I'm still new here. Like seeing all the followers, the sudden burst of followers from like that one space I joined. I'm like, I followed a few people, but like, oh my god, there's so many. There's so much to see.
Yeah, so many. I literally just followed you because I didn't know you're an Aeon until today. So
Oh, thank,
I just followed you.
oh, thank you. But yeah, like yeah, so much like hope, optimism around here. But like, I still find myself scrolling mindlessly, trying to, because like, seeing my follow account, like my follow account now, like I feel like pressured to like not prove myself, but like I now have what 121 followers. What the hell do I post now? Like,
But just post and keep scrolling. Like even Murad kind of recommends that if you're new to crypto, just scroll into Twitter. Even though it sounds kind of like unhealthy, like that's where you learn a lot in crypto. Because I mean, in Twitter, there's so much like unfiltered thing. There's nothing really controlled, so you can study and figure out the next new info coming in, whether it's news and stuff. So it's you should take advantage of the platform while you're still new at least.
uh, yeah, thank you. Um, but like the thing is, like, how do you feel about people like posting things that aren't like SPX related? Because like I got stop trading and believe in something in my bio, but like I've occasionally posted some like journaling stuff, some fasting stuff, and
Post
like
what you post, man. You post what you post.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's
be
fine.
authentic.
I mean, Krishna posts his journal on a daily basis too. So, he has a daily journal he's been posting about, which is completely sick. He DCAs and he does that.
Yeah, just be yourself, man. Be authentic. That's the
Yeah.
best way to be. Like, just be you. Don't push anything
Look,
that you don't
as
believe
an
in.
Aeon, bro, like you could be whatever you want. Just don't be petty or negative. That's the only thing we don't ask for. We don't want no negativity in this community.
yes, thank you. um, yeah. Anyway, Hoodish. Back to you're going on about cost of living. Like,
Yeah, brother.
um, yeah. So like, I live in a mining town,
Yep.
and I don't work at the mine site. I work at the airport. But like,
Yep.
yeah, wages on average are higher here. But like, because we're in the middle of nowhere, like delivery costs basically diminished that like extra money you get if you work in like a mining town.
Yep.
And like even some of the like BHP Rio Tinto workers, from what I've heard, they're still struggling to like pay off their mortgages and like their own costs and debts and all that. And like as attractive as the wages are here, you're still gonna struggle. That's all I'm gonna say.
For sure. Yeah, well, Grill Ape was just saying before that, like, because he's in Miami, I'm guessing that if people aren't making $10,000 a month there, and that's American money, so that's our money's nothing compared to American money, that they're not kind of even getting by on 10K a month, which is 2.5K a week. That's a good wage. Like that is a really decent wage. So, and he's saying that that people are struggling on that sort of wage. Like here, I think if you're making $2,500 a week and you're in a major city, you can save a bit. Would you say that's fair? At least,
I would agree with that. What you're saying.
yeah,
The thing is, like the biggest cheat code is finding a way you can make U.S. currency without living in the U.S.
yeah. That's the hack. That's
That's
the
the
hack.
best op. That's the best way, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like here, I think like again, I don't care that people know the city I'm in, so it doesn't really bother me. So I'm in Adelaide, Jack. So things like here, I've noticed in the last 4 or 5 years since moving have gotten way more expensive, man. Like since COVID,
Yeah.
things are crazy expensive in Adelaide. I saw a list the other day. I didn't check it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Adelaide's the third most expensive city to live in the world right now. Which is
Wait,
crazy.
in the whole world.
Yeah, man, which is crazy. That's the list I saw the other day. Again, didn't check it, but it was a tourism list, and I was like, what the hell? Sydney was like number 4, Adelaide was number 3. Now Sydney's real estate is the most expensive, one of the most expensive in the world. But like to live in Adelaide, so that's petrol, like everything else. Adelaide was the third most expensive, and it had Melbourne on there as well. But Melbourne used to be second most. So it's like crazy that this sort of stuff is happening like in Australia now as well. Like I know America has struggled, but Hype's here, man. I've got to get him on. He wants to talk about this for sure. He hates this shit. So it's just crazy, is my point. And you said you were in WA, I reckon. You didn't say what town, and that's fine. But I imagine, like, I went to Perth earlier in the year. Things were super expensive in Perth. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. Over here is super expensive.
Yeah. But like, I still feel there's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I went to Melbourne last week and I saw a band called Architects and like
Love
Sam,
them.
yeah, sick. Sam Carter took a moment to just acknowledge everyone, like thanking everyone for, despite cost of living, despite AI, he still thanked everyone for coming around and watching them play at Festival Hall and whatnot. And like, it was just a super heartwarming moment. And like, yeah, things are fucked, but like, people are still capable of sharing love despite architects being from overseas. And like,
For sure.
yeah,
It's nice of Sam to say that. It doesn't change anything, but it is nice that he cares. He's a good person. He's a very talented singer as well.
yeah.
Hi, you're up
Honestly,
here as well.
oh shit.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
G'day, boys.
I was just gonna say like,
What's going on, hype?
no one.
No,
No,
keep going. Keep going.
you're right,
I don't
brother.
mean to
Go.
interrupt.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say props to Sam for juggling all those different voices, like his high pitched screams, his clean singing, and his low growls. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Architects are a very good band, man. They're sick. They're a very sick band live. Was that the first time you've seen them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
First time.
Yeah, they're very cool, man. They come to Australia regularly, thankfully. They like it over here. So hype. What's going on, man?
Nah, nothing. I was just playing some Overwatch and just had shitty teammates, so I've rage quit.
So you come to better
Thinking I was-
teammates.
Yeah, something mildly useful.
Elite.
Oh my god, hype. Is that you?
It's a
That's the-
me.
It's the fake hype.
Wow, what's this delayed response? Oh my god, hype, what's up? This is my second space ever. Like my brain's going one speed, but my mouth is like lagging behind. Like
Oh yeah, and you're like choking up and you're nervous and shit.
yeah,
like-
legit.
yeah.
I heard Hoodish say my name. I was like, fuck. Do I jump in now? Do I jump in now?
Yes. I said to everyone like 4 or 5 times, please request for the mic. I was just saying earlier, hype. I'm just going to run spaces 4 times a week, but I'm going to try multiple different times during the day to see how many people, fit the best time slot, and I'll just stick with that moving forward. Unless you got advice around that.
Not really. 10, because what is it? It's sort of like
11 o'clock where I am.
yeah, 10 and 11 for us. Our time zone is so fucked. It's like the worst in the world.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because this is now in like East Coast, wait, West Coast, like New York side of America.
They woke
start
up,
waking up.
up now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 10 a.m. is a good time, like for us, because that's when
Yeah.
we always did like the main account spaces. Was because
Yeah,
then that it's like nighttime for Americans.
in
sort
the
of thing. But
mornings.
yeah.
I've been doing 9:30 a.m. and that's been decent. Like sometimes it had a couple of hundred listeners, which was cool. Like when him and I were doing them. But yeah, I was trying to see if I could get like any Europeans on, or just hit another continent even, and see if others would come in. So it's kind of what I was trying to trial. So stay up a little bit later and see if I can have a chat and a bit of a yap with some different people, which is cool.
2 a.m. spaces.
Hey man, I'll start it. Oh, I'll do it. You want me to do it? I'll do it. You'll be up.
No.
You'll be
Yeah,
making
I'll
something.
be up. It's hard for me to be up at fucking 9 a.m. That's when it's like
Well,
rough for me
Man, you've been up at 9 a.m. a stack lately, I reckon.
because I haven't
You're-
slept. Because
Oh,
I've like
shit.
woken up
Oh,
at like
no.
8 p.m. or some shit. Like,
Early riser.
yeah,
Haven't
yeah. The
slept.
fucking other day, I think I yapped for like 5 hours or some shit.
I listened to it back yesterday. I'm glad I left it on. Yeah, it went 4 hours, 40 minutes, man. Crazy. You guys were having a good chat, you and Patrick.
Yeah, having a good yarn, mate.
Good yarn with Pat. We love Pat.
Yeah.
Hey, Anna. Sup? We like Anna. We like everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone's
resident Brazilian.
I think Anna made some art and tagged me in it. That was really nice. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think it was something I said on the space, or something I may have said on the space, potentially. Yeah, she's hearting it. I appreciate you. You're very kind. But if anyone else wants to come up and have a chat with Hype, who's an OG, I've been told, please do. He's pretty funny, and he's Australian. Australians they're all right. We're okay.
We're okay.
We're all right. What else do you do for fun, Hype, besides art? Because you are very talented at that, man.
Not much. I don't know. I play games a bit, but besides that, nothing.
What games are on the rotation right now for you? And do you play console or PC only?
PC. I've been playing League.
Oh,
Like a fucking
okay.
gremlin. It's like disgusting.
Nice. Are you good? Are you like
No,
playing?
no, I'm fucking
well,
atrocious.
My
dude.
next question is though, because I know many people who play it. Do you play ranked at least?
No, not even. I like
okay.
literally only play like quick play, and I'm still like complete ass at it.
Are you
And I've
new
been
to
playing
it?
it for like a year.
Oh, that's not heaps long. It's hard to get good at, man. I have had a crack at it. It's not for me. It's flaming hard. Like, yeah, it's tricky. Well,
Yeah.
it's a fun game. I used to watch it on Twitch. I used to watch the series that happened because those guys get fully into it. It's
Yeah, it's like
massive.
the worlds is like the actual pro scene is like
It's
fucking
awesome.
disgusting.
It's awesome to
Yeah,
watch
like-
though. Like when they do the
Mm,
worlds, yeah, it's cool. Because what's that other game as well? Dota.
yeah,
That's
yeah, not as
similar,
big
right?
as League. Yeah, I think it started before League, and it's like a bit more complex. Except League
Okay.
is sort of like that little bit more simple.
Yeah, it's simple. I used to work with some guys that play League, and they would sink all of their money into it every week. And they were playing ranked, and every day they were only silver.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like,
which is
why?
like dog shit.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
you've been playing this 4 years. The fuck are
yeah.
you silver for? Don't play. If I was like that at Rocket League, I would have stopped playing ages ago. Like,
So, what rank are you in Rocket League?
been a while since I played, but so there's Diamond. What's after Diamond?
It'll be Masters usually. Hey,
Yes.
it
So
usually goes like gold, plat,
I'm not that.
diamond.
I'm not that. So I'm
Uh,
Diamond. I'm pretty sure I'm Diamond. Um, it's not platinum because that's piss. Or flaming gold or silver. They suck. But yeah, it'd be diamond. I'm pretty decent. I can like fly, do aerials, and I'm more of a defender because I watch sports, so I realize you have to defend in these games, and no teammate ever wants to do that, man.
No,
So I'm just literally doing that. But yeah, are you working on any art at the moment, man?
no, nothing,
No videos?
nothing. Nope.
Yeah, right.
I
Do
don't
you
have
have any
like
plans to
any.
do that?
Not really. Like,
Okay.
yeah. I always see shit, and I'm like, I should make this into a video, but I just don't have anything like cooking in my mind at the moment. So I'll like open up the software, and I'll just have like a no thoughts, brain
Yeah.
smooth.
You have creator's block.
Yeah, yeah. Just like something will happen when it happens. Because
Yeah,
if I'm
no,
always
it's all good.
making
But
something, everyone's always making something. Eventually, end up with this like massive saturation of stuff, and I don't know. I'm sort of just doing the working on other shit at the moment.
I like how you kind of created that project of like a collage, teaching people originality versus like crap. You
Yeah,
know, it's very important, and because I mean, Very Hoodish was asking me earlier, like, how do you see SPX as we get more people in? And that's basically the point I thought of. Like, there's some people that are just gonna come in here and make random content that has no purpose whatsoever, just to kind of chase 100x, you know, and it loses the value of our of what we work for, or what people like you work for, like what people create and actually put hours of thought process into.
yeah. It just dilutes it down. So it's like a constant, not like whack a mole. It's just constant like
Right,
management. That's all. Because it's gonna always happen. It's gonna like always be
right.
there. But if
Yeah,
you like,
yeah. I just do think that it was good that you did that, because there's some people that a lot of people that will click on it and learn just that way. There's like a tutorial teaching people how to do something or how you should look at the idea.
yeah, I have to make another one. I came up with like a really dumb analogy for like a duck, where you could be like, it's a duck. It's the most boring sort of animal, right? But if you like,
Uh-huh.
selling the duck, you're like, no, the duck is a peak of biological evolution. Like it has flippers to walk
Hmm.
and swim, and it can fly, and it has a weatherproof jacket. Like, and so it's like, or you could look at the duck like it's just a
A
boring
duck.
brown duck that eats
Yeah.
bread at the pond. So it's all how you like,
Yeah,
how you zhuzh it up. You know what I mean?
Gonna zhuzh up the
we
duck,
can't
man.
we can't forget the duck lays an egg that brings life.
Exactly. So it keeps going, dude.
Yeah.
What if you like give the duck a gun and like a sick Raytheon helmet? Now it's a battle duck. So anyway, it's the
I'm
same
keen to
thing with
see the duck.
SPX.
I'm keen to see this duck. This duck sounds all right. Yeah. Oh man. Lately, I haven't seen much like yuck SPX content at all. I've only seen really,
Oh
really
yeah,
good,
it's
really
been
cool
it's been
stuff.
pretty good in my feed too.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
it's a good thing to point out though, because like you can see, like especially with the collage, you can see there are some people just randomly just printing shit. Especially the fucking dog. Like what the fuck, bro? Like a firefighter dog. That shit threw me off. I'm like, bro, people are really just posting this.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this
like
dog?
what does this have to do with? Like,
Yeah.
if anything, like put more thought into it. Like, I get it. Like, you like animals. I like animals too, bro. But I'm not just posting a random fucking animation and then just fucking
Golden
saying firefighter
Labrador.
dog SPX6900. The fuck? Like,
So I guess it's like, which way do you, how do you want to look at it though? Is it like,
right?
is that person like, is that them really, is that their way of contributing? Like they really, really want to contribute? Or
Yeah.
is it just doing it for the sake of like just doing it?
They just want to
So
print some shit. That's it.
yeah.
No, I don't know. Sometimes you do have like people and they want to like contribute and blah 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 and they think they're doing something good and they're like having fun with the tools and whatnot, but they're just like they don't fully see the meme or they're like they haven't quite clicked. And sometimes this sounds like really fucking rude. Sometimes you do genuinely just have third worlders who like
Yeah, okay.
you know what I mean? Where you're like, oh no, like completely different lives, completely different upbringings, completely different education. Like, whereas growing up in the West and stuff, you had more time and access to the internet to get ingrained with like the internet
Mhm.
for the past 2 decades.
So like we've been blessed with like a bit of privilege and we could get like a little bit more upskilled. Is that what you mean?
No, like you're just not like where like we know being retarded because we've been doing retarded for the past
Gotcha.
like we know
Gotcha. Yeah,
internet
yeah, yeah.
culture
Okay.
because
Yep. Sure.
we've been making it,
Yeah,
whereas like
man.
some people just haven't had that access. So
So
you're
when
like,
they
it's
do
just
it, it's
not
like,
cool. Like, how
yeah,
do you
I got
not
you.
get it?
Yeah, I feel you now.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's a thing for sure.
but yeah, so it is a funny one because sometimes people are like, but my feelings, I just want to contribute, and then it's like, but what about my feelings? Like,
My feelings. It's always my feelings, isn't it?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, and then you feel really bad because you're like I'll be an asshole and then insult some people, and then you're like,
then your
oh,
feelings.
I know I have been an asshole. I've just like hurt someone's feelings.
Now your feelings are hurt by your own
Yeah,
assholeness.
yep. My
Yeah.
feelings.
My feelings. Well, at least that means you have a bit of empathy and you're a nice, kind-hearted person. So that's a good thing. But you still like you care about the situation, so that's why you are
Yeah.
being the way you are. That's good
I
as
mean, I
well.
would be up to, I would it would hurt me too. I mean, if I'm putting hours of effort into something, then I have, I worked in this project from a period of time, and just see random people just coming in, it will make me feel some type of way. So I
For sure.
understand.
Yeah, because it can SPX isn't like invulnerable. It's not like
Mhm.
like it's impossible to fail. So it's sort of like you just don't actually want that to happen. Because if you're not like aware about stuff, you know what I mean? Like shit can just slide and then you wake up like a year and a half later and you're like, what went wrong?
Yeah.
Right.
And you're like, oh,
Right. Yeah.
we didn't.
You want to
keep
have
it
meaning,
cool.
bro. You need to have meaning on this.
Meaning and standards.
Meaning, standard, purpose. I mean, that's the creativity of the art. Like even just a fucking flyer with a bunch of details that could make someone think.
Hmm.
You know, so all that's very important. If you don't have a interesting flyer, build a sparkful conversation where you know that this is. I mean, you don't always know, but you kind of know how to maneuver the conversation. At least I do sometimes.
For sure.
Yeah, not me. I suck at conversation, so I have to make pictures.
Yeah, you make the pictures. I'll talk to the people.
I don't even make the pictures, dude. Everyone else is like making the good like images and shit. And then I look at them and I'm like, I don't know how to make that.
Yeah,
How the fuck did they do that?
You're making the schizo videos that I watch, and I'm like,
The videos.
whoa, man, they're crazy, dude. They're so good, man. Like, I'm not just saying that. They're genuinely very good. But you know what you were saying the other day, actually, this is interesting. Because I listened to the rest of that space that I left open yesterday, and you and Pat were talking about your video that you made and that Murad hasn't shared it. Am I right so
yeah.
far?
Yeah.
And I saw this video, fucking loved it. Unbelievable. So he hasn't shared it. Why do you think? Is it because it is pretty full on? And
Yeah.
yeah. But
It's
then
like too edgy.
also, I loved it though. That's the thing. Like me, I loved it. Obviously, you loved it. I know Pat loves it because he said that as well. But it is very edgy. Do you think like can you tone that down, or is that just not you?
I've already toned it down.
Wow. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'll make tweets and shit, and then like Bap will message me, and he's like, "You can't fucking call people attention farming Indians." And I'm like, "But they are attention farming Indians." Like, so I from like the fucking moment I've entered SPX, I've had to like constantly tone it down, and I'm
Yeah.
sort of
Okay.
like the other part is like, do you really want to tone it down just to like essentially sell out so that
No.
you can like spread more? Because then that's the thing is like the reason Murad can't really share it and stuff is because he's too big now.
Correct.
So he can only share more stuff which is more like mainstream and whatnot. So then if what Murad can do dictates all of SPX, then what ends up happening is you like lose this massive portion that people really like. Just essentially catering for Murad. Or like catering to what these like bigger accounts, like the shit like Maddox, like retweets and then like comments, and you're like, oh man, again. He's like, again. And you're like, so like if everyone like if like Murad and Maddox are like role models for everybody, and then there's like not so much diversity within SPX with like different characters and like opinions and like takes on stuff, then you actually like you lose a lot.
Yeah. Okay. But you also can't not be authentic though. So I get what you're saying. When I say tone it down, I mean like, you know, I guess the message of what you were putting in your videos really like it was a strong message. Like, would you say it was a super strong message as well?
Not really.
Okay.
A lot of the time it's sort of like I've made more hardcore ones with like freaking Twin Towers and shit. And then, and then the ones where they're like, you know, fucking going back over the vaccine thing where they like force everybody to take the vaccine, and then it turns out that it was the like highest grossing product in human history ever that ends up fucking killing a bunch of people, and we just paid for our own genocide for like corporate profit and like control. And like that we can't post about that stuff because that's too far, even if it's like factually correct, because it's too divisive. But the thing with like AI and then and shit like that. It's not super full on. I just have like full on visuals because you can actually sort of find the visuals as opposed to like telling someone something's happening. It's sort of like showing them that it's literally happening.
Yeah. It's interesting that it wasn't reposted. I thought it was very, very good. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one. I
Which video are you
definitely wanted
talking about?
to
The
bring it
interlinked
up.
one?
Yeah, interlinked.
Fucking love that one. That's just in my brain still.
It's elite.
It's like in my brain, bro.
Someone posted on Gen Z Reddit, and someone commented, "What's it like to hold the gat of someone that you love?" So good.
Interlinked.
As soon
And
as
now
this
that's been in my head. Yeah, interlinked.
interlinked. As soon as
Say
this
it three
space is ending,
times
I'm
with
gonna
me.
watch it. Wait, what was that?
No, because the video he says, why don't we say that 3 times? And he said it 3 times together.
Interlinked.
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 What's it like to hold the gat of someone that you love? Interlinked.
Man. Very cool. Very cool shit. Well, hopefully, man, you get your creative thoughts come to you soon and you can you can start working on something cool.
Yeah, it does. It's just like comes and goes in waves, hey. Because if you try and like force anything, then you just like burn out.
Yeah, okay. I have no creative bone in my body. The only thing I can do is like write stuff. And by that I used to do like creative writing. I don't tell anyone about this except you guys because you're my internet friends. But I can't do anything creative. I just suck at it. I've tried, man. I've tried to draw and do all of this stuff forever. I wanted to be a tattoo artist. I just suck at it, man. Is this something? Is this something I can learn? Tell me something I can learn.
Sometimes I think it's like, I don't know, like everyone's good at different shit.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's easier to just accept your fate that you're just probably like gonna suck at something.
yeah. I
and
suck
just
at it, man.
to be like, just do what you are good at. Because like I
Yeah.
can't fucking code or like build anything. Or like any of the like crypto financy shit in SPX, I'm like, I don't have a clue. Like, I'll just make the silly pictures or videos or whatever. Like, I'll stay in my lane.
Oh, my cat is wrecking
The
shit.
finance part is pretty simple with SPX. It's just 69 trillion. It's pretty basic.
Yeah, it's pretty
Pretty
easy.
much.
You know,
Still trying to grasp
it's
the
coded.
math of 6900 being a bigger number. But I think I'll get there.
Oh yeah. No, that takes a while.
Mm.
I need a piece of paper sometimes.
I see Cal has rocked up as well. Good morning, Cal. Imagine it's morning for
GM.
him. Everyone's scared to talk today. Nah, they're just waking up.
Everyone's tired. They have like that morning voice still.
Poor guys. I don't think I think we can put a big cross through this time slot.
Yeah.
I tried. But yeah. I reckon
Yeah, I think 6 a.m. over here was way too early. I mean, I was the first one here.
where are
It was like 6 and no one was here
where are
yet.
the goddamn Europeans?
Eating baguettes and shit.
Yeah.
They did a French space like yesterday, and all I could
did see
understand
that.
was "oui, oui,
Ah. We.
oui."
Did you feel part of it?
We'll just like come up and then just like spam any of the like French voice lines that I know essentially. And I'm like, baguette, baguette.
We.
Oui.
I think they're talking about we as a group.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no, it means like yes. H&M.
Who ran it? Was it Mike?
Yeah. There's only like 5 of them.
They're super active though, man. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, they're active.
Yeah.
Yeah, those French.
How many Aussies do you reckon we have?
Quite a few, hey.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I think there's like probably like 20 or more. Like, just always around. Like, there's always been multiple Aussies in SPX. Like,
That's cool. I only know of a couple of them. Like, I know of Frothless. He's pretty cool as well. I like him. And then you, and then Jack. I don't know of many others after that.
who else we got? Oh, there's 69 Cent.
Oh yeah, 69 Cent. I forget he's Aussie. And oh yeah, Daniel as well. There's Daniel. There is one more as well. I don't know. what their
Jordan
name
Riz is Aussie.
Oh, Jordan, of course.
The
That's the
Rizzler.
one. Jordan's a good man. Except when he puts me in his videos. And I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, mate. 69 clicks to the north. It's like, I fucking lost it when I watched it. It's like, oh,
I had to.
my boy. They butchered my boy.
I got a couple of the young lads at work. They've been asking me about SPX, and I helped them both download a wallet, and they've got some. So I showed them that video yesterday. They lost it. I thought it was a pisser. It's like, who's that? Whose voice is that? I'm like, that's my voice. He asked me for that, and I sent it to him. And they're like, why would you do that? I'm like, because it's awesome. It's awesome that he does this stuff. Jordan's a good man. Well, guys, I might wrap this up unless you guys want me to keep it on and I can make someone a co-host. I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep. I'm gonna not do this time again. As it's a bit of a bust, but I'll probably run them again. I reckon it'll be 9:30 a.m. my time, which ends up being the night time for the US, but like not too late for them. So I'll just keep posting it the day before I run a space. But thank you everyone for jumping in and listening. Thanks for rocking our pipe. Thank you, Grilled, for actually helping me out tonight. I've been super tired today, so I really appreciate you, man, and Jack as well for coming up and having a chat. So, but yeah, thanks, guys. Peace.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
doing
man.
it,
Thank you for having us, bro.
Okay. See yous.
See ya.